I'm Karlyn Borysenko. I'm an analyst and independent journalist covering the far left in America. And last night I posted a video that really pissed off a lot of conservatives because I told them again that George Soros is not funding Antifa. And if you want to get rid of Antifa, you have to arrest them. That is the only way you're going to get rid of them. If you got rid of all the George Soros money in the world, that would not get rid of Antifa. If you got rid of the lawyers that are helping Antifa when they get arrested for crimes, that would still not get rid of Antifa because they are perfectly willing to be arrested and go to jail. And by the way, many people in Antifa are lawyers. So you're not going to take away all their lawyers ever because they always have lawyers around that can do pro bono work if they need it. So I posted this video last night, and conservatives didn't want to hear it, and they wanted to whine and complain and cry and blah, da, 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 da. But the number one thing that I heard from them was this. Karlyn, you can't just arrest Antifa. I don't know why you would think that we could just arrest Antifa. And this is one of the most mind-boggling things. Because again, a couple of weeks ago, I'm old enough to remember, 2 weeks ago, when Donald Trump declared Antifa as a domestic terrorist organization. They are terrorists. They are literally federally designated terrorists. We know where they are. They're outside in front of the ICE facilities. In a costume. They're identifying themselves. We know who they are, we know where they are, and they are federally designated as terrorists. And yet still, Trump supporters want to make excuses for why they can't be arrested, which means Donald Trump supports terrorists running around the country, Trump supporters support terrorists running around the country, and they refuse to do anything about it because they say, we can't do that. They own the judges, they own the courts, they run the police stations. Listen. I am sorry, but this is such a ridiculous excuse. Donald Trump is the president of the United States. Could we just try something? Can we maybe just try an experiment? Can we just see what happens? Maybe we could try using all the powers and might of the federal government to arrest the terrorists that are outside trying to burn down ICE facilities and destroy our world. Could we maybe just try arresting them? Could we maybe run a pilot program where Donald Trump and all of his thousands of lawyers figure out some way to go arrest them and put them in jail? And guess what? Even if they got out of jail the next day, they were still in jail for a day. That was one less day of organizing they had. And then maybe you just keep arresting them over and over and over again until you finally get something that sticks. Can we just try that? Can we try maybe doing something to fight the actual terrorists rather than complaining about Soros all day, every day? I don't know, conservatives. I was to understand that you were the law and order people. And yet you seem to make excuse after excuse after excuse for why Donald Trump can't go arrest terrorists. Why don't we just arrest them? Crazy. I know. Crazy.